Operation Power Play. We have Fox News contributor Lieutenant Colonel Alan West. Colonel, respond to all of this. What do you think?
Well, good evening, Sean, and I have to tell you that this comes down to one very simple thing. The president violated Article 1, Section 8, Clause number 4 of the Constitution. It says very simply that the enumerated powers on rules or laws on matters of naturalization is to the Congress. And it has nothing to do with whether or not the president has run out of time or run out of patience. He does not have that authority. And you can go and look at Article 2 and see he does not have that authority. And as we said, it seems that the president came out and 25 plus times he says one thing. Well, either he believes that that was the lie and this was his true intention, and it affects his credibility. So how can House and Senate Republicans ever believe this president, because he will go out and say one thing and then come back and do a totally different thing?
You know, you made some comments. If this were done in reverse by either conservative or Republican president, what would the reaction be?
Well, if it was done by a conservative or Republican president, you will see the New York Times and every single progressive liberal media outlet screaming from high heavens. And the fact that they're trying to make some type of comparative analysis to President Reagan or George H.W. Bush is apples and vegetables, because what happened with them is they signed legislation. There has been no legislation signed, and the president has to understand that the legislative branch does not act based upon his whim. He cannot impose his will upon them based upon a campaign promise that he wants. And to include, while we weren't paying attention, he released 5 more detainees from Guantanamo Bay, which is a violation of Article 1, Section 8, Clause 11 of the Constitution, because only the Congress can deal in matters of captures on land and sea.
It's a crisis. I'll tell you, this is much deeper than I think most people understand. Colonel West, good to see you. Thank you.
Pleasure. Thank you.
And coming up, in the wake of the president's announcement